guys, it is Monday, July 21st, and the start of week 14's vlog. And yeah, I'm actually still editing week 12. Yeah, this is probably the longest I think it took me to, but I had quite a bit to edit. But hopefully today it'll hopefully be out. I mean, I'm not feeling the greatest. Hopefully I'm planning to get one walk in, even if it's just before it would get dark. But right now I might lay down a little bit. Right, I had to take a grab off from my stomach, but while I am still active, I'm going to try to do some editing of the vlog, maybe watch some videos to stay up as long as I can. I mean, I do have a nice coffee that I probably made a little too prematurely because, again, I just started not feeling good, like maybe about 40 minutes ago, and that was after I made my coffee, so I'll drink little sips of it, back and forth. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe I've been doing this for 14, starting, technically I didn't do it 14 weeks, but I am on my 14 weeks, so, but that is, it's quite an accomplishment for me. Like, I know I've vlogged before and for a long period of time, but it never was that consistent, if you know what I mean. This has to be the most consistent series so far that I've been doing. This week also starts week 3 of the collab with the N-Man64 and Mark Liotta. So, that'll be fun. Like, I always, so far the last 2 times, yes, it started off, but it's ended up enjoying it in the end, so hopefully it'll be 3 free weeks in a row that I do good with it. Because lately I've been looking forward to it, because, I mean, I'm trying to save that game, like the Dokapon, for when I play with them, until after the collab is done. And even then, it's a lot better playing with people, so really that's the only time I play it. So yeah, it is what it is, so let's hope I get some things done today. I mean, maybe you'll see something up there if I do or not. Like, I made that joke with me cleaning and organizing it, and I never did. It still kind of haven't done, but again, there's a lot going on, and decluttering is a little bit hard to do when there's a lot going on and you don't know where to start. And that's the thing, like, I'm kind of going to plan to unhaul some things, which is a really hard thing for me to do, because, like, that's just a part of me. Like, I have a hard time, at least now, getting rid of things, because I don't know if I'm going to regret it later. Like I did originally with those Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, I regretted them. And the Goosebump books, I regretted it both times. So I just have to really think, maybe get my aunt to help me a little bit, so I'll know, like, okay, really what I need or what don't I really need. I don't know if you guys can notice this, but yeah, I don't think there's any way in heck, at least I'm going for a walk anytime soon. I mean, it is raining and I can see it more as I am, but you can also tell by the window being completely covered. Well, hey, I mean, at least it's not going to be dry out, eh? Well, guys, it is now 7:45, and yeah. See what I have? They are Pillsbury Doughboy biscuits. My aunt just decided to make them today. She's making something else that I'm going to enjoy tomorrow that maybe I'll actually show you. But I'm looking forward to them, because I have a little bed snack. Yeah, today was an awful day. Almost nothing besides the, yeah, I'm going to have to show you that I had that out too, the LifewithoutAFilter 12. I got that out today. But that was about it, really, guys. The rain was bad. I was not feeling good, and I slept a lot from about 3 o'clock, I think, until about now. So I know some days are just a miserable day, and maybe I'll do a little bit more now while I'm awake, but it probably won't be for long. Hey guys, it is Tuesday, July 22nd, and I have Winnie here and I'm looking after the dog too. Maybe I'll show you a clip of him that I'll take in a bit. I actually took some pictures of them too that I'll also show you. But yeah, it is another day I look after the dog. So technically I am not looking after Winnie, but with the door, I leave the door open so we'll both be happy, the dog and I. So she just comes in anyway. And it's just kind of a thing, you know. It worked, and plus she gets some attention from me for a few hours on the days. I get, like, guaranteed a few hours for her on the days that I look after him. So it's kind of a win-win situation. I am actually editing Life Without a Filter 13 a little bit now, just to kind of hopefully not have it as long as the other, you know, ones, if you know what I mean. And there is the doggy there. Yeah. Well, guys, this is my supper today. I had biscuits already, but this is a kind of, it's made with Pillsbury, I think, though, as well, but it has pork, like a meat in it. And I had it once before, and it was absolutely delicious, so let's hope that I enjoy this. Well, guys, it's now about after 10 p.m. Yeah, I slept a little bit today. Sleeping has been a bad thing for me lately, but maybe there's just a lot going on that wears me out. But tomorrow, I believe, my aunt said there's an appointment for my hearing aids, you know, just to get things checked out. It's also going to be the day of the third collab with Dokapon Kingdom Connect, so I'm looking forward to that too. But it's going to be a really, really busy day for me tomorrow. That way, maybe not the whole day, but sometimes just so many activities will wear me out mentally, so it'll be a pretty full day that way tomorrow. I didn't do very much else today. I mean, I did get a good chunk of Life Without a Filter 13 done. I got, I believe, up to Thursday, so this video might be out earlier than week 12 was, but I don't want to get it out too soon after week 12, so I slowed down a bit on that today. Maybe tomorrow I might edit a little bit more, a few more other videos besides the week 13. Yeah, sorry there wasn't very much today, but some days are better than others. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, July 23rd, and yeah, I'm just letting you know I have earplugs in because I need peace. And you can actually, this is the first time in a while you've probably seen me in here, especially at the start of the video, but I have that appointment for my hearing aids today at about 10, a quarter after 10. It's now 8:40-ish, I would imagine. Maybe almost 8:45. But yeah, maybe it's a blessing in disguise I actually woke up this early because I had my alarm set for 9:30, you know. But maybe it's best I woke up like about 8:30-ish. That way I could be in here for a bit, take my Restore-Relax. Little early because the other day I took it about noon, but I need it today earlier. And I'm actually reading The Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Like, I know I still have Lily to read and The Golden Compass, but right now I need a cheerful book. It was between that and this was not ever put in the other, you know, Quest Logs Book Log 7. But again, it can change, as I said. I have this one, Rolls On, Garfield Rolls On. This is, I was deciding between the two, right? Either a comic or a Goosebump book. I needed something easy at this point. I said, you know what, the Goosebump book, that was on my list for the try to finish by 8. So, you know, video 8. So I figured, well, I'll get it done, you know, before I move on to something else. And again, I know I just started reading The Cuckoo Clock of Doom, but I don't even know how much I'm going to read of that. It all depends on how my stomach behaves. I may not be able to read anything, right? But, you know, the last time I wasn't feeling good and I read a lot and it helped. don't worry, guys. I have alarms set, so I know I have to be ready by a certain time. I'm already dressed, you know. I just need to brush my hair, brush my teeth, and so forth. And so I am pretty much ready, right? I'm just trying to pass the time for I can get there all right. And I didn't take any Buscopan at this point. Like, I don't want to take it if I don't need it. Definitely might need it later tonight, too. Because today is also the day I do the collab with the N64 and Mark. So, there's a lot going on today that ain't good with how my stomach is. But I never thought I'd say that I'm less nervous about the collab tonight. Yeah. Never thought I'd say that. At first, I was really nervous about the first time I did it because I didn't want my stomach to get in the way. But this time, I'm like, well, I can be in the bathroom if I have to, right? It'll probably go to be for the foreseeable future when I do it, right? But with the appointment, I have to get out. I have to sit in the waiting room. But then again, this appointment's only for something pretty minor with my hearing aids, just to kind of see how things are going. And if there's anything I need to say about them, pretty much. The last two appointments had more at stake. The first one I had was to test my hearing and to put in, test it again and put in 4 new hearing aids. The second appointment was like a fitting, right? Getting the hearing aids. Now this one is to see if there's any follow-up questions, if I need any help with it after having them for a while. So much and so forth. So the worst part about today would probably just be the waiting, right? Until the actual appointment. Even before, like, once I got in, like, once I was called in, I was usually fine, right? And even when I was there, 9 times out of 10, like, so far, both times that I've gone, I didn't have to be in the bathroom there, and there was a bathroom there. So I just have to tell myself it's the anticipation. Mornings are always like this, which is another reason I hate that this appointment was in the morning instead of the afternoon like the other few, or at least the last time. Right? Like, the morning is always the hardest for me. I just have to tell myself to relax. And the last 2 times I was fine, and I actually woke up with some time to relax my stomach. So all things should point in my favor for this appointment. Yeah, guys. I think Winnie has claimed my pants, my pajama pants. Do you think that's yours? Do you think that's yours? Yeah, she thinks it's hers. Look, you know, they're mine, right? Oh, now you're ignoring me. Good. Just good. Also, guys, I actually got some Wendy's. 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers plain and a large fries. So, I'm really going to enjoy them. Ooh, he gets to gamble.
Welcome to the casino for the established. My name
Gambling! It's for kids! Wow. Ooh.
You should come play.
Wow. Now my turn. I am going to defend. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, thank God. Yes. Well, guys, as you saw earlier, I played some Dokapon Kingdom Connect. We did pretty good tonight. I think now we have up to 18 episodes worth. I'm really enjoying these days, you know, these recording days. I'm trying not to play the game when I'm not playing with them until at least after we do what we have to do, which will be several months, I believe, until everything is finished. But it's also more fun playing with people anyway, because when you play with computers, you don't really know what's going to happen. So, and it feels better when you're playing it with someone. Like, honestly, guys, this was I believe my first experience really playing a game with other people that way. Like, I've never played online very much with people. So this is the first time I actually had fun with a multiplayer game. So it is a big change for me in a way. And it's so funny how when I first started this with them, I was really, really nervous, right? I didn't want to let them down. I didn't know how I was going to handle my IBS, if I'd be able to handle it. And yes, this is only the third week of us doing it, but I'm already feeling more confident about it. I have a plan, right, in my head that I can do to kind of get me through those days. And I'm proud of myself for that, because it went from something that I was very apprehensive about, and not that I was worried about, like, not that I didn't want to do anything with them, right? It's just knowing how my anxiety and my IBS usually acts, I was anxious that I would, like anything, I would let them down like everything else. And right now, I've been proving myself wrong, which is great that I can look back on this and say, look, you've accomplished so much in the last over a month that way, that it's great. You might be failing in some areas, but you're pushing yourself further than you ever have by doing that collab alone, you know? So, yeah, it's about 9:53 p.m., so I'm not going to do very much. I'll be going to bed soon. I'm pooped after today. I mean, everything went well with the hearing aids, too. Right, it works okay. They lowered the volume, so hopefully Winnie's noise won't be as loud. But I had a pretty successful day, besides the sleeping. Hey guys, it is Thursday, July 24th, and, well, start of a new day, feeling, maybe it's because of everything I did yesterday, maybe, but eventually, I'm going to try to do some editing of week 13's vlog. I'm actually quite far into it already. I might read more of the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. I didn't make it very far yesterday. My mind was so distracted waiting for the appointment. I'm on page, let's see, 8 at this point, but I might try to get more reading. And I will maybe try to get for some walks today at some point. It was a really bad week again for the walks. I just gotta get into the groove of things. And again, a bad week for sweeping too. Missed yesterday. So, just gonna try to take it easy, stay awake. That is the big thing. That I'll have more time to break it up and do it. I just have to find other ways to distract me in between it. So, let's hope all goes well. Well, guys, I'm finally going for a walk. It was a long time coming. Ha, ha, ha. But I figured even if I get one walk in today, that is better than nothing. But hopefully, if I manage to stay awake today, I'll find a time where I'm feeling good again and go for the same walk. I might listen to videos, I might play Pokemon Go, I don't know what's going to happen. But I don't want to be out there too long because the cat, like today, I'm feeling, so she might be in for a bit later, but hopefully not right away. So yeah, I'm going to let you go because I have to really pay attention to where I'm walking. Hey guys, it is Friday, July 25th, and I had a nice bath. And we have Kitty here. Yeah, we have Winnie. She's in here for a little bit. Right. I'm editing Life Without a Filter 13, and actually I'm almost done of it, so I'll be getting that probably done today, if she lets me, ha ha ha. She hadn't had a really good day, either last night or today. She got sick in the bathroom, so I had to clean that up. She's really starting to go downhill, despite the look of it. They say, although you think they said that if they trust the person, they show their illness more. Well, now I'm so confused because she's hiding it very well from me for the most part. Like, my aunt said she was crying all night, but I had my earplugs in so I didn't hear her. Like, she couldn't believe how she was going on. Like, it was crazy. She would cry, that she would scratch at the door. She just wanted to be in my room. But I'm trying to both prepare myself for when the time comes and, you know, I want to enjoy the time I have with her. So having her in there all the time, 24/7, you know, wouldn't help. Like, I want to make each time I spend with her special. And having to feel like I have to just makes it worse. She's a lot happier when I am happier. But yeah, giving her love now. Because she wants that love so bad. Like, I literally took my earplugs out this morning and she was, meow. Like, she wouldn't even give me a minute. Like, she just wanted in. And I was getting dressed, you know, to open the door and get out, and the whole time she was meowing. Yeah, little Miss Soap Opera, you think it's the end of the world that I don't tend to you at the moment that you want in? Yeah, I know. But yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. I definitely am gonna do the sweeping today. Not very much else. I'm having a down day. Maybe seeing how she is getting sicker, it's making it more real. So I am going to take a little bit of time with her and then probably lay down for a little bit, because that usually does help the mood. Well, guys, I am doing editing Yu-Gi-Oh! It is 91. I'm editing the, you know, the photos in. That's the part I didn't quite do. Also, while I'm doing that, I have a Google Drive account for my collection, and I'm organizing them by pack, so I'm doing that a little bit while I do this too. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this Yu-Gi-Oh! One when it comes out. Well, guys, I am probably getting ready for bed soon, based on how I'm feeling, but I actually did a few things that were kind of cool. I finished my editing for the day of what I was doing for the card openings for Yu-Gi-Oh! But I also got the Life Without a Filter 13 out, and I actually watched the newest South Park episode, Sermon on the Mount. My gosh, was it funny? Well, they say great Donald Trump parody. Don't know how long it's going to be up, though, knowing how thick-skinned Trump is, but it really made my day. And I also just watched Jon Snow's newest completing, like getting 529/31 Pokemon before the first badge, and that includes all the DLC. He used exploits to get all those Pokemon before even getting a first badge, and I mean of any. No Titan, no gym badge, no Starbase. Like, he had to get everything before that he could get beforehand, and I really enjoyed that too. But right now, I'm just gonna kind of zonk out for the night. Glad South Park is back, because literally that show has always been a show that would know how to make people feel better, give people laughs. And again, I am glad that the show is back. Hey guys, it is Saturday, July 26th, and I'm walking to Tim Hortons. It's about time that I got a walk in. It was a while. I didn't go in one yesterday, so you're not going to see very much, because I believe I hear with my hearing aids that there are kids out, so I'm trying to not get them involved. Well, guys, I am back from my walk. I've already started to drink my ice cap, but I'm enjoying it. Oh, what an interesting walk. And guys, I have a gross story to tell you, but don't worry, there's no visuals. That would have gone too far, as different as the experience was. I was walking by and I saw a bunch of flies. I'm like, well, dogs, all the time. I looked and it was a dead rat. I almost wanted to vomit. Like, yeah, the fact that I would rather dog over that. Yeah. I mean, I saw that other too. I mean, what a walk. I mean, really. Again, I said, don't worry, no visuals. I'm not showing you. It was gross enough for me to see it. I'm not tormenting you guys with it, but I just wanted to share the experience anyway. I mean, imagine. I'm shocked I was even able to eat at all after that. I did. Right, I separated, the experience from it, but gosh. I mean, what makes me wonder is how that got there. I mean, was there a cat? Were there birds? Birds hunt mice? I don't know. But it was there. And my aunt sort of laughed when I told her it, right, at me. I'm like, really? Really? Okay, the next time that happens to you, if it ever does, I'm going to be laughing at you. But yeah, off that story, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll play some games. If so, maybe I'll show you a little bit. Maybe not. There's not much for me to... I mean, there's a lot for me to edit, but there's not much really new for me to edit. So I'm just going to kind of relax a little bit. At least I got a walking today. If anything, I do have a lot of laundry to put away, and I'll do that at some point. Well, I thought I would show you some kitty cuteness. It was a little bit since we saw Winnie. And now she's in my room, wanting Mama's attention. You should have saw her a minute ago. She was grabbing my arm and holding it there. Oh, there it is again. She's holding my arm. That's what she likes to do, like claim my arm and lick my arm. Like she thinks my whole body is hers. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's like she loves her ears being squished. See? Oh, jeez. I figured I would give you an update on my sticky business. I got some pretty decent selling things here. I'm trying my best to remove the lower selling items slowly, before I can sell the higher ranked things. So I'm enjoying the game so far. I get quite a bit of money and hearts there, so I'm good to go for a while. Well, guys, it's about the end of the night. It's about 11:30 p.m. yeah, I thought I'd give an ending, save it to the day, not the vlog. We still have a day left for that. My aunt and I were having such a good talk downstairs about many things, including the coming passing of our animals. And the last one we'll probably have while my aunt is here with, alive. So it'll be so weird. Of course, I'm going to miss them greatly, but it's going to be, again, one of those bitter-sweet moments, right? Like, my aunt especially will finally be able to kind of have some peace, not worrying about the animals, like their health and her health. But it's going to be quiet in a way that neither of us have had in years. But I'm also kind of planning, there's going to be a day in the next week or so that I'm going to spend with Woody the full day. She's not going to go out of my room. I'm going to have to sleep with her. That's what I've said. One day, that's the least I could give her, to have a full day with me. It may not be much, but that's what I could give at this point. And guys, it's not going to be the day before she goes. I want to be alert and there, like fully there with her when it happens, if you know what I mean. Yes, I might physically be there, right? But if I'm half asleep, I don't want to miss, I kind of do, but I don't want to miss that moment to be fully present, if you know what I mean. So I'm having a day that I can have the next day to rest. So I'll just have to plan it around. And also, my uncle's funeral was live, on YouTube, a channel of its own for that funeral parlor, right? It was live streamed for those who couldn't come. I downloaded that video and I haven't watched it yet. I figure what as good of time as any is the day I spend with Woody. And I rhymed unintentionally, but I always felt she was an emotional support animal in the last 7 months. So having her there might be a bit comforting. I just wasn't really ready to watch that live stream or that video yet. It was just so hard for me. But maybe this will be a time I'll get myself to watch it while she is there with me. That way, yeah, I know that could be bittersweet watching that with an animal I know is going to be gone within that same short time frame, but it might also mean a lot more, if you know what I mean. Well, guys, it is Sunday, July 27th. And, well, today is going to be kind of an iffy day today. I'm going to rest quite a bit because apparently starting tomorrow's vlog, I'm going to have the animals for quite a bit. Tomorrow's probably going to be the longest day from about 11 o'clock, a.m. until 9 p.m. And I'll be leaving the door open. So Winnie will be in there pretty much the whole day too. So my aunt's giving me a rest today. She said, I'll give you today because it's going to be a long day for me tomorrow and a long week. So I'm thankful for that. I got on the scale and I stayed the same again, which is good. I guess 138 is a lot of weight, but the fact I didn't gain, I'll keep that. I'll keep that as a mini win this week, despite the things that I've done. So I don't plan to do very much today, but I still might. And if it's interesting enough, I'll show you. My main plan is maybe to, start editing this week's week 14's vlog. Just at least where I'll get it out without being too late, if you know what I mean. So, but I am still trying to space out the vlogs a little bit too. So maybe I'll get some of the card openings that I edit, scheduled, or even one of them out. So I don't know, right? There's things that I'd like to do, but with my energy and how I'm feeling right now, I don't know how much I'll do. Well, guys, I'm about to buy a new game. It is Potion Craft Alchemist Simulator. I was a little iffy on it, but I guess I'll just learn how to play it. It would be something fun to learn. So, let's hope I actually like the risk that I'm taking in this game. Well, guys, I am finally going to show you the process of me making this coffee. First, water goes into here. Very, very awkwardly goes into here. Sometimes it just needs a little bit more water. A little too full. Oops. Then I take one of these creamy caramel pods and put it into here and push this button, and at least that's gonna start it, and I'll get back to the other part when it's ready. Well, a little more than I would have wanted, but then I had and a little bit smaller than usual, but I usually put about I actually use quite a bit even of the bigger spoons. And I will add one more half. And then I go really, really good with it. Yeah, this might be a bit messier than I planned, because it was just a little more coffee than I planned up to, so I'm going to now, I usually put it on my hand, but hopefully that won't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is salt. There. And then again, I do the stirring. Yeah, the dog is not having it. He's alone, so. But I try to stir it really good, and then I just put the cover on, but I can't record that progress, because coffee's a little, full, so. Well, guys, I figured I would end off this week's vlog. I cannot believe it's already been 14 weeks. Tomorrow's the start of the 15th week, and literally halfway to 30. It's, again, to me, it's just so surreal. Like, I know some of the weeks weren't as interesting as others, but again, as I said, that's life. I feel this week was pretty good. I did the collab. I got another new game, even though it was just the last, day of this vlog that I did. I did some editing. So, again, a pretty solid week. Hopefully next week will be just as good. So again, tomorrow I'll be looking after the dog and in extension the cat, because she's just always there when the door's open. And it's not going to be just tomorrow. It's going to be the next 2 days after that too. So I'll try to get what I can get on those days, but it's mostly probably going to be me looking after the animals. So that is just what it is. Right now I'm just watching some YouTube, and I'm downloading some videos for if I ever lose internet. I hope that doesn't happen. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. And I'll see you guys in my next video.